Hi, this is Mary Thorson, and this is my writer's dossier.
Today, we're welcoming in my friend, Mary Thorson. Thanks for joining the show. It's so great to have you on because you've been on the dossier's radar for a while, and we've got a debut book to talk about today. So congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
Everybody out there, this is Mary Thorson. She lives and writes in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She received her bachelor's in creative writing from the University of Wisconsin in Milwaukee and her MFA from the Pacific University in Oregon. She is super duper. Her stories have appeared in the Los Angeles Review, Recon Review, Cotton, Xenomorph, Milwaukee Noir, Worcester Review, Walk in a Hard Place, and Tough, among many others. She is fantastic. And we are here today to talk about her debut, A Woman's Guide to True Crime. Holy crap, Mary. This thing, first of all, I'm so happy for you because
Oh, thanks.
you're welcome. You deserve this. Like I said, we've seen each other for a while. We met in Chicago a few years ago. And bing, it's on the screen right there. This is a picture of us. And you're going again. Oh, I'm going to see you April 11th in Chicago. Everybody out there, come and see Mary Thorson in Chicago at the Mystery Writers Conference on April 11th. You need to know about Mary Thorson because first thing is she's very cool, and that should make you want to read her book. But then we're going to tell you about the book too. So, Mary, go ahead and tell us about The Woman's Guide to True Crime, how this is so cool and how it's so different.
So, I started thinking about a collection like this about 12 years ago when I started my MFA when I was in my mid-20s before I had kids, and I thought it would be really cool to have a collection of short stories that were based on true crimes. And I think someone said I was telling this to a friend of mine, like a writer friend of mine, and they're like, oh, so like trauma porn. And I was like, no, 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 not quite. And so the collection really runs the gamut of time. Some of these stories are 12 years old, and one of these stories I wrote this summer. So
the time that you've been writing, but what about time period?
oh yeah, also time period. So the time
Okay.
I've been writing 12 years ago to this summer, time period, it goes from like 1852 to present day.
Oh,
So
so you wrote some of these stories, like you said, a long time ago. When did you write the Book of Ruth? Because that is award-winning, and
it
that's in this
is
collection. People need to grab up. How long ago did you write that one?
8 years ago. I was pregnant with my first child. So
Okay,
I wrote that one 8 years ago.
and you wrote a story that ended up in a great crime.
Yeah,
Tell.
I wrote that one, and then I also maybe there's something to this. I actually wrote the other ones. I have both Book of Ruth and Casadastrophobia were in Best American Mystery and Suspense. Book of Ruth was 24, and Casadastrophobia was 2025.
I wanted to talk about Casadastrophobia, and first of all, tell people what the hell that means, and then tell us a little bit about that story because it was a big deal.
So it's my favorite title of a short story I've
Yeah.
ever come up with. And it's so Casadastrophobia. I can't believe I'm saying it as fast and as well as I am right now.
Onomatopoeia.
Yeah. Is a fear of of floating up into the sky and not being able to come down. So it's just a fear of being sucked up into the sky. And it comes from for me was I remember being, a kid and looking up and be like, whoa, this is really vast and big. And it's almost a little intimidating, right? Like the vastness of the, horizon.
Uh-huh.
And I looked up, I was like, I wonder if there's a name for that sort of fear. And there was, because there's a name for every fear. So
That is so cool.
No writers were harmed in the production of this podcast.